morning, you all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see if everything's plugged in. Let me see. It better be. Everything should be plugged in. I shouldn't have any problem today. You guys, we come on here because I asked Cousin Angela what she wanted, and I said, well, we can do a bash music jam. She said, no, I don't want that. I said, okay, what you want? She said, I want to have a thankfulness in the morning. So the queen has spoken, and that's what we're giving her this morning. We want to fill everything up with thankfulness, what we're thankful for this morning, how blessed we are. And I'm going to tell you something that really, you guys, once again, y'all know my hands. My hands. I'm thankful for everything on my body, but my hands is mainly what I'm just amazed with. This is the amazing. Everybody have amazing part on their body that they're amazed with. Find out what it is that you're really amazed with. My hands. And I talked to someone yesterday, and they said, I was telling them yesterday, the thankfulness that you do, on your body. And I say, my hands is mine. And she said, you know what? I cut my finger, and this cut is really bothering me. You see what I'm saying? A cut. Be thankful when you ain't got no cuts on your finger. You just got a layer of skin with no cut. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to use the tip of your fingers. That was my dog. The tip of your fingers. And then you can use your fingers the way you want to. How thankful that, when you got that. Now, I've seen some people without fingers. They were so thankful for other body parts that they had. They was like, wow, I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful, it could be worse. I see a man in Tallulah, Louisiana, and I'm going to try to get him on camera. This man don't have no legs. I mean, way up to a torso. It's just like his body, where your legs gather on your hip. Good morning, I am. Good morning. I'm glad you're in here. And his legs, he has no legs. He has no thigh. I mean, they cut up way up to the top. Do you know that man cut his own yard? He cuts his own yard and he don't complain. I got to get a story on him. And I just like, he enthused me. I'm like, and he sits around and he gets on his little scooter and cuts his own yard and sit and have conversation. His scooter is zoomed up, man. He have little stuff all on it. It's clean too. Little rims on there. He clean every day. And I'm like, that is to be oh my God. He just really helps me so much to be thankful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am. I really am. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good morning, Raquel. How are you doing? I am. We needed to know that. We did. We're family here. Raquel, tell me what you're thankful for. I am. You know, when do you have pictures of your mom? Can you email them to me? I would like to see her, and I would like to know her name. I know that's probably great. I do. I because I am is still a star. I am have done so much for me, and I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful. You made peace years ago. I am. Let me ask you this: do you grieve for your grandmother more? I mean, do you grieve for your grandmother still? Because one thing when you told me about that, I knew that You wasn't reared by your mother. So I understand that. Ugh. You know, we never know what goes on behind closed doors. You have to really be mindful on how we judge. And I know, I can understand that. I can understand that. She cared you. Really, your mother cared you for your grandmother. Sometimes I say people have kids for other people. And you kept your grandmother going. Thank God that you was in your grandmother's life. I am. She really raised a good child. She really did. And I'm glad that she did because we got a chance to come into your life. We got a chance to see your life. Y'all, I think I got something in my eye. Mm. Good morning, little T. Good morning. We back on here for cousin Angela's birthday. And yeah, put the prayer hands up. Prayers going out for you. But I do understand. I do. I do. Because your grandmother was your mother. I think that's probably why you act so well. Your acting skills was off the chain. She reared you very well. That's right. Thank you for that, Raquel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I ain't seen a tangerine in a long while. Tamarine, not tangerine. Tamarine. You know how they in church. It's a blessing. I see. Let me tell you something. Just when you put stuff out there in the universe and you know it's all for good, go along with it. Because I'm telling you, my sister-in-law has really changed my life. She really have. And I'm thankful for her because she's happy over the little things. She's thankful for the magnet that she got. She's thankful to be able to walk inside of a store and enjoy herself and take her time without anybody rushing her. And I learned, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful that cousin Angela allowed her to do it. And when it was all over with and she didn't meet all the challenge goals and we was in the car, she said, I'm so thankful that she did that. She said, my whole life, Phyllis, have changed. Just 3 days. What we take for granted, she looks at it like it's just woo. And what cousin Angela did for her helped her so much, and you could just see the joy. And she was in the store talking to people, and she was smiling. She don't come out because she has nobody to do it, but she's thankful. She's thankful. The little thing. Cousin Angela made this girl dream come true. I wish I did have a challenge. I wish I did. She's happy. When she go home now, she's tired. She said, Phyllis, every time I go with you, I go to sleep and I stay asleep. A long time. You know what? She loved you. I really believe she loved you, but she didn't know how. It's almost like the part you played in Maya Angelou. Remember when your mom used to come around on that movie? It's almost similar to that, but your grandmother showed you all the love. It's like you played your own part in your life, I am. When you really think about it, it's like you played your own part. It's something to think about now to me. And you was glad to get back to your grandmother. Maya Angelou was in the same situation. Because that was her true story. That was your true story too. If you think about it. It's just like it. I'm like, almost like you played your own self. It's almost like you played your own self. But I think your mother carried you for your grandmother. I see a lot of people who are in situations like that, and they be trying to explain it to me. Um, but I had a mother that raised me, but I had a stepdad that raised me, but my dad didn't. I couldn't get no connection with that man, and when he died, I didn't. They said your real dad died. I'm like, oh, okay. I know my stepfather was the one that raised me. Now Nat told me apart, so I can relate to you. I can, and I'm thankful that I had my stepdad. I had somebody in my life that was stern and put their foot down and loved me. I had that, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for that, and I miss both of them tremendously. But I'm thankful for each and every last minute of the day that I had them. Yeah, Mary didn't raise you, Raquel, and Miss Pat, not Miss Pat. Now your auntie raised you, so you have more love for your auntie than your mother. And I think you grow that love with the one that you reared you. That's what it is. That's what it is. And thank God that you have somebody who took out the time to raise you and gave you the real love that you needed. The stern love. Who was I talking to one time about that? I was talking to somebody about that, about their mother who didn't raise them. I forgot who that was. Even I listened to yours, and it's other people with the same story. And uh people say, my mama this and that. And the ones that reared with their mother, and they're around my age, and their mother reared them, I cannot take them people's side. I think whoever raised you, that is your mom. I just can't. I don't take sides on it. She be fussing about her mama did this, her mama did that. I say, hell, you 40 years old now, 50. You 50, so what you arguing about? She been in your life this whole time, and you making these crazy mistakes, and she still trying to stop you from doing in my life. So I just went off on her one day. But I am. What was your grandmother's name? What was her name? I would like to know her name. My mother name, y'all. My mother name had an old name. My mother had an old name. Catherine Goods. My mother. Okay, let's put our mother's name down here. That's it. That's it, Raquel. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You know the situation of your mom. You know why. So that really speaks for itself. My mother name was Maddie. Mattie. Maddie. And I used to think, when I have my first child, I'm gonna name my child Maddie. Okay, all right. We still waiting on cousin Angela too. So what's everybody's mama name? Um, my first child I was gonna name Maddie, but instead I named it Letitia. Letitia. So we had those old names, Barbara, Patricia. No, Patricia ain't really no old name. Pat. That's what I was saying. Wait, Miss Pat. Is Miss Pat name Pat or Patricia? What's Miss Pat name? I'm gonna tell you another beautiful name, because you guys know Brenda is Brenda, but her real name is Brendia. That's a name I would pick if I had a child. Brendia is a real pretty name, and like she said, it wasn't but four people, two people named Brendia. That's a beautiful name. Patsy. I didn't know that. Yeah, Uncle B name is, Brendia. And your mother named you them names that people could relate to. Hey, little T. Mm, it didn't go well. Hey, look at here. Hmm. Wow. So, little T, do you did you have one parent that took care of you that is your main parent? Or was you from foster home to foster home to foster home? Because I got a friend like that. She right now she got adopted at the age of 16, but she went through a lot of harm. So she don't feel connection of love with nobody. She don't. She don't feel connection with the one that adopted her, because they adopted her at 15 or 16 years old. So she don't have a connection there with nobody. She said, I don't know how many child homes she went to, 4 or 5 before she got grown. Yeah, that's what. See, that's what I'm at, little T. You really can't call anybody your parents, can you? Because that's what she went through. And it kind of seems like, to be honest with you, and I don't mean to rain down on cousin Angela's birthday thankfulness. That's why it's good to be thankful. It's kind of like you have no place when you grow up. I mean, when you get grown, you realize you have a place that you can appreciate it. But when you a child, you be like, everybody else got moms, they got dads, they got sisters, they got brother, they got this connection. But when you're a child, you don't feel that way. You have to gain that when you get older. When you get older, your siblings is the one that you're close to. It seems like you got somewhere that you belong. Are they still alive? Are they still alive? It's got to be an explanation behind this. Do you want closure to it? Or do you just want to let it go and just keep going? Look at here. What was your mama name? I'm asking people's mothers' names. And little T, what was your parents' name? Sometimes it helps just to call out the name. But if you don't want to tell, I can understand that. Cheryl, hmm. And my daddy who raised me, that was my father, was Nathan. My brother Nathan that comes on here, he was named after him. Ugh. Karen, Timothy. Okay. I think, I kind of like those. I got a cousin was named after her grandmother. And that name is an old name, but her name is Tamutha. She was named after her great grandmother, great great grandmother, Tamutha. No, she was named after her grandmother, great grandmother, Tamutha. I think names mean something. I think names give you power. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Whoever raised you, be thankful that you got to the point that you did get to. Because I was angry for a long time when my mama died. See, at the age of 13, my mama was there until the day she died. And I was angry because she left us. And nobody else could ever take the place of my mama. Can't nobody ever take the place of a true mother. And that don't mean giving birth. Just because you gave birth don't mean you're a true mother. Well, little T, you can't. Right now, your mom is still living, right? It's almost like you need a third party to come in there to have a conversation that got sense that you can get your closure. It's like you need that third party. You need somebody who don't know you and don't know her. And connection and people won't take sides, but doors will be open so you can get a lot of that closure that you need to get. Do you want that closure? Put it out there in that atmosphere, put it out there in that universe, release it. Yeah, intermediate. Somebody who can sit there and get your closure to it. Oh, so you do know the truth then. Are you okay with the truth? I ain't no counselor, y'all. I ain't even trying to. So if you know the truth, do you feel better with it now that you know the truth? Why? I'm gonna tell you something. Some people put kids places to protect them. For real. And that's a good thing. But at that time, we don't believe it. We like, nah, it's more to it than just that. I go through a lot of emotions still. Who was that told me the other day? You should be over that by now by my mother's death. Well, you should be over that by now. The Lord got you. See that them church folks that got me messed up. I go off on them. I really do. Yeah, y'all. I don't do. I don't. People don't understand until they walk a mile in your shoes. What you go through. Oh, you shouldn't be feeling that way. You don't know how I'm supposed to be feeling. You don't know what I'm going through in life. You don't know my emotions when I'm laying down at night. You don't know what I go through the daytime. You don't know what happened to me. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Look at here. He ain't talking to nobody about it. He's just getting used to it. But up under that glazier, it's a lot that you need to let go. It's like you just want your mama in that room, little T. Just have her in that room for like 20, 30 minutes, just get some answers, and then walk out and say, okay, I'm cool. It's like you need the answers from her, and then just get cool with it. I'm cool. I got my answers now. I'm cool. Just get used to it. And that's the God honest truth there. But deep down inside, there that big old problem inside your stomach that's finna give birth, but it's just sitting right there. You guys, I'm telling you. Look at here. I took Jamie. Have you been looking at the videos with Jamie? Me and her been having a really, really good time. And cousin Angela really, really helped me out so much to see the joy on her face. And she loved every bit of it. You know what? You ever thought it's something wrong with her? You ever thought it might be guilt on her? Lil T, it might be too hard for her to even talk about. It may be too hard for her to talk about. I promise you. She got something that's stuck down in her. And I don't think it has nothing to do with you. It's something that she's hurting about. It's something that she ain't telling you. And she ain't ready to tell you. She loves you, but I don't think she want to tell you. So you don't know what she went through to get to. You don't know what happened to her before before you. You don't know what happened in her past. You just don't know. You can hear bits and pieces, but she got all the answers. And at our age, if your mama in her 60s or 70s or something like that, they were trained to hold stuff. I promise you, they were trained. Because I'm halfway there like that. To never let a lot of stuff out. And that is wrong. But we were trained that way, and it's hard to let go of everything. It's guilt, but you never know what she went through. You never know. I promise you. It's something so big that you just can't understand up here in her brain. The way she feels. Now, the way I feel about certain guilt, other people don't feel. I'm like, I don't think these people understand if this come out my mouth. But then when you say it, it ain't really that important. And really that. But in her time and era, they don't talk. They don't really tell too much of everything. They'll kind of get smart with you. Well, what you thinking? You know, to wipe it away and keep going. But then they don't know deep down inside you need some answers. Like, no matter what you say, little T, can you please talk to me? You need a person like a mediator. You need 3 people. It got to be 3 people. You got to find a way to get her there to open up about stuff. Wow. Oh, look at here. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. You been in the hospital? Yeah, it's something deep. It's something deep that they won't tell you about. And it's bonded and it's connected and they're not letting it go. You know, certain folks in families, they could rob a bank together and they could be 5 or 6 of them and you'll never know the truth. Now you find some 5 or 6, somebody gonna tell the truth. But some people just don't tell. That they locked. They locked and sealed. I ain't saying nothing. Oh, you got a transfusion? Oh man. I hope you get better. Look at here. Are you feeling better? You feeling better today though, huh? I'm gonna tell you something. Look at here when you get the chance. Go find you some beet juice. It's expensive, but if you can afford it, go get you some beet juice. Try to drink you a cup of beet juice a day. That helps with your blood. It helps you with your energy too. I just can't afford all that beet juice. That beet juice is really good. It'll help you with your energy. Little T, it's just got, I'm just, it's got to be a way. It's got to be a way. Is Cousin Angela on here? Well, I wanted to say happy birthday again to Cousin Angela. Happy birthday! Cousin Angela wanted a thankfulness this morning, you all. That's what she wanted. She liked thankfulness. Drink it when it's cold. It may be, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Look at here. Everything ain't going to taste good to you. Some things you got to have for your health. And if it's worth your health, get it. Drink it down. It is what it is. You know, it's for your health. Oh well. What? I know. Wow. So it made your family members angry. You still got to get some closure to it. You still got to, no matter what, if it's the truth, little T, find some closure. Be able to go to her. If this may work, you probably can't get the answer. Just tell her, I forgive you. I know. You probably may not even want to tell her the story. Just say, I know you. I know. I forgive you. Life is so short. It could take you like a blink like that. And if she should leave the earth, wouldn't you like her to know that you said, I forgive you? Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Even though you think you made peace with it, you really got to make peace with it. You got to forgive her, and you got to forgive yourself and keep going. Now, that's not easy. It take a while. I'm telling you, I still struggle with certain, you say you forgive, but you don't forget. So we still pick up the same thing again. Oh, you did look at here? Is Cousin Angela in here? All right. You know something else that happened that's really good, little T? And you can try it. Write a letter. I don't know where you live at. If you got a fireplace or something, that'd be good. And burn it. A lot of people say that really gives a lot of clarity on that. And burn it. So you can just do this. It's a lot of secrets in the graveyard. You know that. A lot of secrets in that graveyard. Everybody ain't supposed to know everything. Because when I die, ooh, it's going to be some secrets. Oh, yeah. Thumbs up is free. Y'all, I woke up this morning, and I'm going to be honest with you. I thank God for everything. It's kind of gloomy outside. And I had a thinking process going, and this running this way, this running that way. And I have to sometimes calm myself down and just be thankful for what I do have to keep me going. Because every day is not a good day for me. Every day is not a good day for you all. But you have to find something good within that day. Something worthwhile holding on to. Uh, I've been holding on, believe it or not. Jamie, like last night, I went to bed knowing that somebody was happy. I'm around the house this morning doing stuff, and Jamie popped up in my head. The little things that she's thankful for. The little things, to take her to the store, to sit and wait on her. And I'm like, wow, Phyllis, okay, you gotta be thankful. You know, this girl is really thankful. And she said, I don't know why all this is happening to me, but I'm thankful and I'm loving every bit of it. That lady gave her what she wanted. And she was so, and she said, this is going to my daughter. And she said, my auntie TT got this and got that. And you see the video with her. And you'll see just how thankful she is over the little things. And that's what's been keeping me going. she sometimes she say certain things, but it's a blessing. I never knew Jamie like this. I always thought Jamie was but it's a little thing. Go buy her a soda. Go get her a shirt. Go get her some socks. She's thankful for all that stuff. She really is. Because if she felt like she was the queen yesterday, she really did. I'm like, wow. I'm like, and I'm like, I'm thankful. I'm thankful I was able to help her. I'm thankful that cousin Angela came in there. I'm thankful that you all watch her. And when I told her, I said, Jamie, I think I'm moving again. She said, please don't, feel it. Please don't. Please don't. I'm just finally having somebody in my life. Don't go. I'm like, ooh. Hello, Sandra. I don't know if I said hello. Good morning. Good morning. Make us happier. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. Do you remember dating and you end up moving in together? Thank you, Lil T. Thank you. And you end up moving together. And you probably might be still with this person. I ain't for sure. But remember when you didn't have that table? You didn't have that chair? You didn't have the couch and you worked for that couch? And while y'all was working for it, it was the much more happier. And then when you get all the stuff, it's like it just ain't the same. But when you were down and you were trying to get it, you remember we had this, you remember we couldn't get this. Then you get everything. It's like, now what? I love you. Little T, I tell you, I thank God that you come in here. I thank God. Let me tell you something I thank God for you. I thank God your mother carried you for 9 months. Made sure, if it was 9, it might have been 7 if you're premature, but she carried you. She made sure you ate. She made sure you had water. She walked around with you while pregnant, and she delivered you. Now, here you are. I thank God for your mother. She done brought a man in here that we really love. We love some little T. Little Timothy. We love some little Timothy. I thank God for her for doing that for us. Tell her we say thank you. I thank you. I thank her for having you. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Like, man. And then when all of it's over with, you were like, man, I remember them days I could just sit back and think and do. And then you get on your high horses and you under a maple tree. Ain't that something? You didn't eat for that. That's what I'm talking about. Let me ask you this. Did you like beating on them buckets? I remember not eating for days, but I can't, not days, maybe hours. I went hours, sometimes one meal a day. Cooking breakfast right there. I got up this morning, and the first thing that came on my mind, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Things happened to me, but the first thing that came on my mind was Jamie. How happy she was. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I don't think I have nothing to do with this. This is the God. This is the universe. This is the creator. And she said this. I'm telling you what she said to me. She said, why is all this stuff happening to me? All the good stuff is happening to me. Really? Mm. I seen some of them people in Las Vegas. And little T, you didn't even turn out that way. Ah, until you outfished him. Really? He was like, hey, I got this, I got this. Then you wait a minute, oh, this ain't supposed to go like this. Hmm. What year was you born in, little T? I've seen things in Las Vegas where kids just the 90s. You was the beginning of the era. The 90s. You know, I'm not gonna say that. I didn't see a lot. Through these eyes, I didn't see a lot. As I get older, I get wiser. And I was just talking to Treese this morning about something, and I had to come back to my senses, and she was letting me know, come on back this way, because I was getting kind of angry over some stuff. And then sometimes I have to go back to Jamie and appreciate what I have and be thankful that I made it through, because I didn't think I was going to be here no 56 years. But I'm thankful. And especially when you don't have the help of your parents. It's like, how did you make it? You ain't have no parents. You ain't supposed to be here. You ain't have no parents. But I'm here. Thank God I'm here. I have seen, I have seen some stuff as a child I should not have seen. And when I seen it, I was like, can't believe I seen this. And that's before my mother died. I seen some stuff. It was a time when heroin was a big deal. I seen so much stuff. A lot of stuff. I seen some children doing without. I done been by people's houses who kids didn't have food because of the stuff. They didn't even care if their kids ate. I seen some stuff and I couldn't believe that. I couldn't. Too young to see. And That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, that you didn't go to jail. I was surprised. I wish y'all could get Jamie. I wish everybody lived around, everybody take turns with Jamie. Jamie would probably think that she just, oh my God. She just, when I took Jamie to the thrifty store, did y'all see her? She was touching everything. She was just so excited. Then you sit back and you just look at her. I'm like, nobody ever took her anywhere. That's why she don't know how to spend money. That's why she couldn't spend money. I figured that out, and I'm like, and me and Treese were talking about that this morning. I said, Treese, I don't think she's always been on a budget, always never being able to do it. So yeah, it took her for a loop. It never kicked in that she could do it. It's like, and I'm like, why can't she do this? But when you think about it, nobody ever took the time to do it. She was always on a budget. Jamie is in her 50s. Now, when we was in Seattle and I went to visit, I went to visit in the 90s. Yeah, 95. No, I think it was 98, somewhere like that. Her and Poochie was together then. So she's been under this command since probably 95 or 2000. So she ain't really did nothing since then. Going into the store, let's just say 20 years. Let's take 20 years that you've been on a budget, that you've been taking care of so many things in life that you've been doing without. And all at once, a person gives you this money, you freeze up. And I understand why. And people said, oh, if I could have been you, I would have been doing this, I would have been that, I would have been that. She could not do it. Nobody ever did that for her. And I had to understand that. I had to, she just say, I couldn't do it. She was happy. She was excited. She couldn't do it. You take yourself that you've been taking care of stuff since 2000. It's 2020, and you've been doing it all your life. No, you can't do it. You couldn't do it. People say they could, but you really can't. Ah, I believe that, little T. Little T, come on down here and we take Jamie. We take Jamie somewhere else and we get the joy. It's just joy. Little T, you are something. I remember. I just can't forget what you said on here. I like big lips. I like big lips. I had to call Brenda and we were rolling. I said, little T said, little T, you got somebody in your life right now? Because if you don't have anybody in your life, we're going to put out there in the atmosphere to see you somebody with big lips. They going to treat you good. Yeah. That's a blessing not to be in trouble after all you went through. I think usually when stuff like that in your life happen, you kind of figure to stay. You just don't feel like the trouble. A lot of people feel that way. 10 years. Do you want a relationship? Do you want one? Because the way it is, I don't think you do. Hmm. Where is cousin Angela at? Hmm. Yeah, I'm just reading these. You know, I know I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. I'm like you, little T. I do, but I don't. I don't want to go through people's personalities. Because your person, like you might get up bubbly. They get up all grumpy and their night probably didn't go well. But you figured that they would have went well. And like I got one friend that wake up in the morning. I kid you not. I had to stay away from her. When I go visit her, I will not go visit her because when she wake up in the morning, she cussing. She cussing at her kids. She's raising her grandkids and she cuss every. I said, do you just get up in the morning and just say, thank you, God. Thank you, Creator. Thank you for this. Thank you, I did this every morning. And then I had to start taking it in because I was staying there for a while. I'm like, all this negativity every day. They have a tendency to do something to you, man. I'm telling you, being in the house with somebody that you don't want to be there with and you can't figure out the personality, has a way to slide on over there to you. That's it. That's it. She needs some sugar. I hope I'm reading that right. I don't know. Sometimes when you get put in your ways, you done with the dumb stuff. I never could understand older people who don't remarry, especially women. Most women don't remarry because they don't want to go through the headache. Oh, in a coffee. What? I got you. I got you. I got you, little. Sandra read that right quick. Then you're like, okay, you know what? You know, if Brenda was here, she would have picked up on that real quick. And I know I could be looking over at Brenda like, and she said, Phyllis just don't understand. Y'all a trip. Oh God. Y'all must know I went off on my friend yesterday. Stop drinking sweet and low. Y'all, I went off on my friend yesterday. I talked to her on the phone and I just let it out. I didn't cover up nothing. And I say, by the way, you may not ever have to call me again, but I'm giving my opinion. Get your mama some help. Because if you don't, I will. So hopefully she'll do what's right, not what she want to do. Cassandra, I talked to her and I told her, I said, you got a long road ahead of you. She said, I think if I get in that house, I got somebody that probably could help me. Probably. You done had a stroke. I say, let me tell you something, girl. Dead weight ain't nothing easy to hold on to. I say, you can't even stand up. But you going to go there and get somebody to put you in your mama house when you get out. Like your mama can take care of you. And I just had to say something to her about it. She said, yeah, you right. You right. I said, you got a long road ahead of you. You need to stop thinking about you and think about your mama on trying to, not try. Well, I'm here to get out of here and then I'm going to my mama house. I'm like, think about your mama right now. Get her some help. And then, yeah, you think about yourself, but get your mama somewhere where she need to be at. So that's what we're working on now. Little T, can we get married? Little T, will you marry me? Please. I need a good man in my life. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna marry me. I ain't got no big lip. Yeah, it is. Oh, you need to quit. Don't do you great. Oh God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus. Oh Lord. Can you imagine? You got some big lips and I got some big lips. Oh God. Yep. Lord, oh, that reminds me. I need to get some video with Dexter do it all. Right now, they're tearing down trees, trying to make room in the field to plant some more acres. I'm like, boy, y'all ain't gonna never finish farming. I ain't never seen nobody farm all year round. They farming all year round. Yep, sweet and low really ain't sweet enough. You need that sugar. Little T, you know how to come back up on it, don't you? You be right there for it too. Somebody say something, you get boom, put it back out there. Oh God. Oh God. Little T, do you perk her up or do you like? You go in for the smack. Oh God. Put on you some of that good music. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna say this to y'all. Y'all know, cause somebody said something to me. Oh, tree. You it's the wrong kind of Kool-Aid trees. You ain't thinking about what he said. You go in for a smack. This lady, now I'm telling you, y'all know me. I don't do this church stuff. Don't bring no church stuff to me and try to throw the Bible at me. You can't do that to me. And this one lady the other day was saying, well, in this verse it say this and that and this and that, and I don't really play about a whole lot of stuff because I done been to church. And I'm like, so when you doing what you need to do, you listening to the song, I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. So you love the Bible and all this so well. You don't put on no Luther. You don't put on no love songs. I'm like, see, y'all can't just talk about, well, that's the devil music. That's the devil music. I'm like, for some reason, I see you got kids and I don't think you had gospel playing. See, people pick what they want to pick. So when you're in a romantic mood, you mean to tell me you want to romance with some gospel? I don't think so. How righteous can you be? That lady looked at me like I'm crazy. I said, you know what? Y'all don't need to bring this to me. And I stop her real quick. Don't bring that Bible to me. I know how to read the Bible. I know what the Bible means. Don't bring that to me. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time. You need to go to church. The churches are open back up. Well, you go into those open churches. I ain't going. Bad experiences in them open churches. All right, Sandra. Okay, Sandra. Sandra, put on some romantic music for you and keep going down the road together. If keep going with you, I gotta go to the grocery store. Keep making some chili laughing. If he going down to the store with you, and when you get back, turn on some romantic music and sit next beside him and give him a smack. I ain't cooking nothing. Today's Saturday. Me and Teddy. I'm supposed to go get my cat tomorrow. Hopefully I pick up my cat tomorrow. I already looked at my cat. I gotta call the lady back today. Let me see where she at. Cause they got a parade in Vicksburg today. I'm not gonna go get any video. Yeah, I gotta call her. Nothing, you guys. Now since they got cell phone, I don't think none of the people. I'm being honest. I guarantee you, when the preacher preaching now and everybody got cell phone, I guarantee you they head down. They probably doing just like they look up. Here you go right back down to the cell phone. I promise you, I know they is. I know they is. They just there. They ain't really paying attention. Oh yeah, y'all go over there. Young Rail probably do a video and then upload it, and y'all can see him at the Good Time store. He went live last night. like I said, y'all keep on your notification because he didn't have anybody to come in there and participate with him. So y'all just keep it up. Keep your lives aware on Real Young Rail 14. Young Rail 14. He need to give you guys his Facebook, and y'all can go on his Facebook. He also go live on Facebook too. Y'all, I can't wait to get my little kitten. I end up got the litter box already, so I'm starting it. I know the preacher noticed that. You cannot tell me the preacher don't know. I know they see all these people head down on their phone. See, that's what's the need of going to church. These people ain't paying attention. They paying attention to their phone. Everybody head down. Because I'll probably be on eBay. I'm being like you on eBay or Amazon. See what they got. Or who posted on Facebook. Or what's going on YouTube. And nowadays they make the with those earbuds in your ear. And I know folks are going to church with them on. You don't know if they're listening to you or listening to their phone. Probably their phone. My son is guilty of that. Dexter do it all. We just we be answering him, and he said, "No, I ain't talking to y'all. I ain't talking to y'all." Like, boy, if you don't take them things out of your ear, and he just started talking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, "What you say, boy? I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you." Do you know Dexter do it all? Being with his wife for how many years? About 12, 13 years. Do you know they stay on the phone all day, even when they both at work? They stay on the phone all day. He keeps his plugs in his ear. She keep her. And I'm like, how do y'all do that? They ain't get, everybody say they ain't got time to each other yet. I was telling Treese about it, and Treese said, wow, and that's really some true love. My son say, my wife is my best friend. My wife is my best friend. I was like, you go, boy. And he ain't lying either, because they ain't got tired of each other yet. You very rarely hear them argue for real. Plus, my son walk away from arguments anyway. That boy don't even when I say something to him, boy, you know this. He just get up and walk on. I'm like, this boy do not even. He said, I ain't got time for that. I be telling him the truth. What you hollering for? Why you gotta say it like that? Okay. And then it come to you, all right. And he going by business. Like that boy there. I think the younger generation don't really do all that arguing anymore. They look up like they look to you. Yes, Lord. Yeah, Lord. Amen. And ain't heard nothing that they say. Oh my God, little T. No, you didn't. Yep. And got four. My son got five kids. Them two are best friends. And he told me when they get mad at each other, yeah, he leave. He got a couch in the bedroom, and he go out the foot of the bed, and he lay on the couch and get mad and lay on the couch in the bedroom, and then he'll suddenly hit it. He'll raise his head up. Oh, okay, going back to sleep. Get up and forget that they even were mad at each other. Oh God, oh my God, a long time. And this woman, he got his wife. She didn't do none of the stuff he did. If he get a gun, she getting a gun. If he get a deer stand, she getting a deer stand. He get a four-wheeler, she getting a four-wheeler. If he go fishing, she getting a pole, he getting a pole. That's what they do. They come in together. His gun might be brown, hers is pink. Oh God. Oh, you sleep on the couch? Ain't nobody there to give you no smacklet tea. They are so best friends. I think they know how to finish the conversation. Let me tell you how they go to a club. These two go to a club because some of the clubs didn't opened up here. They go get their food because the music is playing. It depends on what kind of music it is. And they park 2 blocks away from the club and sit in their truck. That's what they call going to the club. They say, well, we went out for the night. They do. They go around, they go to a whole different area and don't leave the truck and sit there and eat and see people might be walking around and then they go home. I'm like, wow, that's really weird, but it worked for them. All right, see you later. I'm about to get off of here too. I got a lot of stuff I need to do around here. Uh, like make some coffee. Can somebody come make me some coffee so I can get that mojo energy going? Hmm. Give me some Folger breakfast coffee. Brenda, they got me hooked on that Folgers coffee. That breakfast morning coffee. That's good coffee. Little T, keep your lips to yourself. And love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I gotta go call this lady and see when the best time. It's gloomy right now, so I don't know if she goes. She got a parade to go to, so I might have to go over there tomorrow. But I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Happy belated birthday, cousin Angela. I will be. You know what? Nobody will be here. So, about this evening, sometime, just look at the notification because I might play a little bit of music on here today. It depends on how I feel. Just keep me up. Um, Probably before it gets dark. All right, and I'm gonna be talking to you guys later. Know that somebody loves you, somebody cares, and be thankful. Find one little thing on your body to be thankful for, even if it's the rolls on your neck. All right, all right, and y'all. Blah. Yeah.